Yeah, it felt great. Those first few holes on the back, 10 through 13, are a nice little opportunity to make some birdies. Still wasn't easy today, but made a nice long putt on 12. 13, two good shots to lay up. And, they put it in that bowl right there in the front of the green. So I felt good about it. Obviously, you're not thinking you're going to make it, but it's always a bonus to hold one out. And then never expect to birdie 14 with today's, kind of conditions and setup. So it was a great stretch. And I think to get, a low round in a major championship, you need a run like that. Certainly you see it at Augusta every year, with the par fives, but I didn't expect it on a day like today, to get a nice, few under in a short amount of time, but I'll take it.
Birdie, eagle, birdie will do that. Let's go straight back here on number 7.
Webb, considering the conditions, where would you rank this round just coming right off the course in terms of best rounds you've ever played in major championships or just on the PGA Tour?
Yeah, I think it goes up there. It's probably top 2 or 3 best rounds I've ever had in a major, considering the conditions. I've never really had a major besides, I think, the PGA. What year did Jason Duffner win? I can't remember. 13. I got hot that Friday's round, but I believe it was like 80 degrees and nice little breeze outside, not 58 blowing sideways. So, yeah, today was a test of the mind as well as, physically, because we have a mist out there all day. Club face is getting a little wet. It's blowing sideways. We've gone from 92 degrees to what we had today, so the ball's going way shorter. So there's a lot of adjusting on the fly, and I typically don't like to play when it's colder weather, so I surprised myself a bit today, but I'll take it, yeah.
What club did you have in there on 13? Take us through that shot if you could.
Yeah, it was a 60-degree lob wedge. We had it playing 80 yards. A gust came through. I had to back off and then got back in, and in the air it felt good, and it landed, and I knew once it landed it was going to be close. You see – over time, you see a lot of shots go near the hole, and usually they don't go in. So that was awesome to, that's a good kind of amphitheater right there with the crowd. So that was a fun moment.
You're one shot outside the top 10. Those guys haven't teed off yet. Do you think you'll be inside that top 10 at the end of the day?
It's hard to tell. It's the best players in the world. I don't think it's going to get any windier, at least, from my forecast, but I wouldn't be surprised either way. I'm just happy I have an opportunity tomorrow to have, another good solid round and have a good tournament.
So it's not the best choice in the world, but between the wind for 2 days and wet and cold, it looks like wet and cold works better for you.
Yeah.
Is that a fact? Is that something that will work? Or you expect it to work?
Typically, no. Typically I want it to be really hot, but I feel like I've grown in the area of kind of coming out and not getting too ahead of myself and be patient out there, kind of grind it out. I love, the Open Championship for that reason, because it's kind of in your face all day. Now, if I had my choice, it'd be a lot warmer. But, I think today what I did well is I just kind of adapted to the conditions and, kind of made a mental note, try not to complain about anything. We're going to get – every player today is going to get a bad gust and probably a good gust. So I just try to roll with it.
So you think it was the mental that maybe failed you yesterday and worked today and should work tomorrow?
Yeah, yesterday I feel like a lot was going on with the gust for me. I probably overthought some of my approach shots, overthought the wind a little bit. Today I was a little cleaner, just commit and go find it. Whereas yesterday I think I got too result-oriented on the wind and what the wind might do to the ball. Today I just kind of hit it a little quicker and it was to my advantage.
Question from Jeff.
Webb, this has been historically a front-runner's golf course. Any thoughts on why it might be hard to chase here?
Yeah, I think it's hard to chase here because the golf course is so hard. It's really hard to go out and get a fast start. It's a tough start. I feel like if you're even through 4 holes, that's really good. I'll take that. So, again, I talked about that stretch I went on today, 10. You have 9 through 13 that are gettable, but, there's no real stretch on the front that's birdie, 3 out of 4 holes are birdie holes. So maybe that's why. It's just a hard golf course all day, and they space the birdie holes out pretty well.
Well done.
Thank you.
Enjoy your afternoon. Thanks for finding
right.
us. We appreciate you.
Thank you.